What if you had the chance to peer inside your genetic code, your genome, and learn about any of the diseases you might be at risk for? What if you knew that you were going to go blind in 5 years? Would you want to know this? What about your risk for Alzheimer's disease, cancers, heart attacks, diabetes? The list goes on and on. Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? Well, it's not. Genetic tests like 23andMe and genome sequencing are transforming healthcare. Genome sequencing is a new powerful test where we don't just map one gene, but your entire genetic code. And it can provide a lot of useful information, like diagnosing your disease, predicting how severe your disease might be, or helping choose which medicine and its dose is best for you. But here's the rub. When you have your genome sequenced, it could also reveal a lot of extra information about many other diseases that are unrelated to your condition. This is what we call incidental findings. It's kind of like opening up a Pandora's box with way too much information, and you'll need to decide how much of that information from your genome you want to learn. So here's our solution. It's called the Genomics ADvISER, and it's an e-health app that essentially walks you through this very difficult decision and helps you decide what do you actually want to learn from your genome. When you open up the app, you would first watch a video to bring you up to speed as to what is genome sequencing and all the issues you need to think about before you get tested or learn the results. Next, you explore your values and you figure out what are all the risks and benefits of learning about all this information and what, if any of this, is important to me and my family. Then you go on to prepare for this decision, effectively answering our knowledge quiz. Finally, the last part of the app, you decide for yourself, what do you want to learn? We've tested our app in a randomized control trial with cancer patients. 97% say they use the app to make their decision. And those who use the app had higher levels of knowledge and understanding and also greater levels of satisfaction and actually spent significantly less time with a genetic counselor in order to reach their decision. We want to make the next version 2.0 more patient-centered by building in decision trees. We also heard from doctors, clinics, and labs that they actually want to be able to customize the platform in order to adapt it based on what the tests and the results they can offer you. So with $100,000, we can build on our success. We can develop and launch the Genomics ADvISER 2.0, which will impact the hundreds and thousands of patients who are having their genome sequenced and their tumor sequenced every single year in Canada, and the millions more worldwide. And this will lead to over $9 million in healthcare savings by virtue of the fact that doctors and clinicians and counselors don't have to spend the time up front in educating and counseling you every time you have this test. Genome sequencing is becoming routine. One day you will be in the position to have to answer the question, do you want to know if you're going to go blind in 5 years? The Genomics ADvISER is the only app in the whole world that can help you through this difficult decision. So vote for the Genomics ADvISER and decide for yourself.
I'm a little worried in the hands of just anybody. You know, it's like, for me, this is almost like going to the internet to get diagnosed. And I have a symptom, I'm coughing. Oh my God, I have throat cancer. Oh, here we go, it's all over.
Our app is just helping you measure if you want to know these things. Is that correct? It's not
That's
actually
right. Do you want to stand up here and help?
No worries. It's not actually giving you that information. It's just saying.
It's preparing you.
Does it actually walk you through what these things then mean, or that's a totally different product?
That would be the next. This would be the pre-test counseling and education version.
Yeah.
And the next product would be, which is where we're going.
Got
also,
it.
next step. Stay tuned.
Okay, thank you.